So, Elden Ring, the Nightreign overview trailer has dropped. 10 minutes of Nightreign goodness. We've watched pretty much every single Nightreign trailer gameplay showcase there has been so far. Now that we're like less than a month away from release, I'm assuming they're just gonna let everything go, right? Just everything's in this trailer? That's what I'm assuming. Let's find out. First things first, like ratio is looking pretty good. What is that, like 99%? Beautiful. Beautiful.
Elden Ring Nightreign is a co-op survival action game where you navigate a vast and dangerous field with other players. You must become one of the Nightfarers, fighting through the endless night and taking on scores of vicious foes over the span of 3 days.
God, I hope this game is good, man. I'm just so skeptical.
Once a country that thrived thanks to the power of gods, Limveld is now nearing its end, gradually being eroded by the night that has saturated the land. You will be deployed to Limveld to hunt the Nightlords as a level 1 character. In your current state, you won't stand a chance against that type of overwhelming power. You must gain the strength to survive by moving swiftly and skillfully. It's up to you to choose your route within the limited time you have before night falls. You can choose to hunt enemies and level up.
I like how they're telling you like exactly how this is going down step by step, by the way. The other trailers gave you like bits and pieces, but over here, like they're actually trying to explain it, which is nice. Even though even though by this point we all know how it works. I guess like for me, when it comes to games like this, I just worry about progression and if there's an actual hook to keep you playing one more time. Like jumping in as a level 1 character, it's like, okay, so none of the gear is going to carry over, right? And then since you're playing as, I don't even know what to call it, like a hero. Since you're playing as a specific hero, you can't really customize them either. Like I'm assuming you can't change their armor. They always have to look that way. You know, maybe you do equip armor, but your character will still look the same. You know, like there's the bowman, the sword guy, the magician. Like I just feel like because they put you in that category already, you're gonna lose all that customization that I think people loved in Elden Ring. I mean, I guess not even just Elden Ring, but like any Souls game. You know, you type in Souls game or you like look it up, the first thing you'll get is like, oh, here's a build for this, here's a build for that. So I feel like funneling people into certain classes right off rip and starting them from level 1 every single time, I gotta see if it works, because it just reminds me of like an extraction shooter. And while those are good and fun, it's like a very niche audience. Like there's gotta be a hook here, you know, like something you get after you beat the boss that you can carry over. Maybe it's like, I don't know, customizables. Maybe it's something that carries over to the next one, like a weapon, but that might just be too broken since you're all level 1 in the beginning. I don't know. I just gotta see the gameplay loop. Like since this is a co-op game, I feel like the standards for it or what people should expect are gonna be different. Like for Elden Ring, you pick it up, you beat it, you put it down, maybe you help people play co-op and that's it. Like for this game, it's solely co-op. So, I mean, I guess you could also play solo, but like, you know, I feel like when a game faces you as a multiplayer oriented game, then you kind of look for replayability more than anything. When I saw the first trailer for this game, I was like, oh, you could wall run now or fly? Shit. Yeah, and that's cool. That's cool and all, but I do wonder if that ruins the pacing of Elden Ring and just any Souls game. Like, I get that like Sekiro and Bloodborne are considered faster, but even then it's like the appeal is like the slow moving combat. So it almost feels like we're playing Elden Ring at 2 times speed, which like I said, it might be good. I just haven't gotten my hands on the game yet. Like I said, I'll still pick it up day 1. I want to try it out and see it for myself, but skeptical, brother. I'm skeptical. But like I said, I played every Souls game. I played all the main ones. I played all the really bad ripoffs that other companies try to do. I played every single one of them. So this is going to be no exception.
Search for treasures, weapons, and items. Infiltrate bases guarded by soldiers to gather information from hidden operational maps. Or challenge powerful enemies, wandering the land and lurking in heavily infested fortresses to obtain equally powerful rewards. Whether you choose to move together or divide and conquer, your character's skills, playstyle, and traits should guide your priorities. The layout of Limveld will change each time you visit. With every expedition, bases, types of enemies, chest rewards, and other features of the field will fluctuate.
I like that.
Sometimes your exploration may be interrupted by enemy
Just randomly generated. I think that's one reason to come back already, right?
Events, like
Just the fact that
sudden
everything's
meteor
always going to be different. Like, I think that's a huge plus.
Even more dramatic changes can also appear, like erupting volcanic craters bubbling with lava.
Okay, that's decent. That's
Or
decent.
dark forests shrouded with corruption that rots anyone who dares explore it.
Oh, wow.
In this constantly shifting world,
See, all right, hear me out. The first couple of trailers, the showcases, they only showed the green areas, the plains, right? Limgrave. So I'm glad they're showing the diversity of arenas now. This is good, especially if it constantly shifts. I gotta see it though, right? Like, how many runs can you put in until it gets repetitive? Will you play it for a day, 2 days, 3 days? Like, I hope it's forever. And I feel like if a lot of people get into this game, they can just keep on pumping in new content, but we'll see.
you will face new
We'll
choices
see. I hope.
as the battlefield evolves with each expedition.
That's new. What the hell is
Evaluate
that?
Every situation. Use
I've
your
never seen that
skills
before.
To fight back and survive through the night.
Also, if I recall correctly, they said each playthrough is going to be 40 minutes long.
As darkness blankets Limveld, the night's tide
that's
will begin
fast.
to cover the field.
If I
narrowing
recall
your
correctly,
range
of course.
traversal. And as night falls,
Cool enemy.
you
Is
will
that?
be driven
Wow.
towards an
It's new.
unavoidable confrontation. A harsh battle ensues as various
Reminds me of the spider from Dark
powerful
Souls
enemies
2.
arrive. Some of your allies may fall before their mighty attacks, but this isn't the end. Critically injured allies can rejoin the fight if you attack them using your skills and weapons. You can also rescue them from afar using tools like bows.
That's a
or
fun way to
magic.
res people.
These battles are tough, but don't give up. Use all the powers you have gathered in Limveld to survive and overcome.
Also, I don't know if they'll address it here or like talk about it, but I heard that you can either play solo or with 3 people. I've never heard anything about playing with only just one other person, like just a party of 2. I've never seen a showcase with just 2. I've never heard them say anything, just you and a friend. It's always been 1 or 3. I hope you could just hop in with one person, because I got somebody I want to play with, but you know, obviously we don't have a third. So it's kind of like, ooh, like, is it possible then? Do we have to like match make? I don't know. Maybe they'll address it here.
8 Nightfarers assembled to defeat the Nightlord.
See, this is what I talked about, right? Like, I don't know how I feel about the heroes. Like, I'm assuming they're gonna add more and more and more as time goes on. But, like, despite how freaking cool they look, generally when it comes to these types of games where you pick a certain character, I don't like most of them, but I think these guys all look phenomenal. I just feel like customization is such a big thing in Elden Ring and the Souls games. So it's odd seeing, like, pre-made characters you pick. And they have, like, you know, pre-made move sets too.
8 Nightfarers assembled
I gotta see it.
to defeat the Nightlord.
Gotta see it.
Each Nightfarer possesses different weapons and unique passive abilities, skills, and ultimate arts.
I love that combo, by the way.
Wild.
The guy knocks him in the air and the other guy hits him out of the air. Also, what is this thing?
An ultimate art.
Is that the gaping dragon? What the hell is that? I don't know what this is. Wait, is that the actual? Wait. I think that is the gaping dragon. Huh.
Wilder. A knight proficient.
I
in
heard that they were
wide
bringing
range
in, and I
melee
saw,
weapons.
like, obviously, like,
Can throw
the
grappling
Nameless
hooks to
King.
pull enemies, or swiftly close distances.
But I didn't know,
Can
like,
also launch explosive
more
iron
than just him were
spikes
coming in.
that deal a powerful blow to any enemy.
Like, we don't
Guardian.
know the extent, right?
A
Like, are they
warrior
bringing
equipped
all the
with a
3
massive
bosses,
shield
all the 2 bosses,
excels
just
in
this and that?
Their skill whirlwind
So, yeah.
can lift enemies off their feet
Cool.
and deflect arrows.
I like the new abilities
Their
like that, though.
Wings of Salvation repels approaching enemies and deploys a magic circle to save allies from dire situations.
That right there is a great way to make these heroes feel unique. And it's not something I expected from a Souls game. But yeah, like the unique abilities, that's cool. But also, like, are they gonna be overpowered? Because I feel like this might be a little bit overpowered, brother. Like this right here? Come on.
Eye, an archer who never misses a foe's weakness, controls enemies from a distance. His marking skill injures and pressures the enemy, greatly disrupting their poise and creating openings to exploit. His art single shot fires a supersonic arrow that pierces through every enemy and obstacle. ensuring no escape.
I forget what enemy has that ability, but yeah, we've seen that.
Quick reflexes. Uses her cunning to confuse enemies. After attacking, she can use the skill Restage to reenact what just happened and deal damage again. Her art Finale hides her and nearby allies from the enemy's
Oh,
view,
invisibility.
giving them a chance to adjust their positions or create an ambush. Raider, a seafarer who is resilient and
I haven't seen this guy
unyielding in
before.
battle, doesn't flinch at minor attacks, and rampages through enemies. His skill Retaliate strikes
Very
back
much a
with powerful
berserker.
blow that cannot be interrupted by enemy attacks. His art Totem Stellar summons a colossal gravestone that serves as an attack to dispel enemies, acts as a wall to block projectiles, and amplifies.
Like I said, I kind of feel bad for these bosses, man. Like, these abilities are nuts.
A wielder of ancient magic collects the elemental attributes attached to enemies and allies to produce different types of powerful magic, such as lightning-based or fire-based spells. Her art, Soul Blood Song, can also brand foes with an archaic glyph of blood that allows allies to recover health and magic by
Is that a
attacking.
giant wearing a robe? That's
By
fun.
mastering the style, skill, and ultimate arts of these Nightfarers, you may be able to survive and defeat the Night.
I don't know who the hell that was. Roundtable Hold.
Roundtable Hold serves as a base for Nightfarers preparing for battle in Limveld. Relics recovered from expeditions can enhance your abilities when equipped before deployment.
There we go.
Relics have a diverse assortment of effects.
This is what I needed to see. I needed to see something that you get after you do a run that you can carry over. Some reason to play again, or some reward at the end of the tunnel. This is cool. Huh, dexterity 3, intelligence, improve poison resist. Okay.
From increasing stats
Huh.
to altering the performance of skills. Different relic combinations can alter your gameplay experience, so try out different approaches and see what suits you best for the journey ahead. In a corner of the back room, a small jar merchant operates a
Here we go. You come back with currency and you buy things.
bazaar selling various goods. Once you accumulate the currency merc, earned as battle rewards, it might be worth checking what's on sale.
Oh,
Using
appearances,
the
wait.
fitting mirror, you can unlock new costumes with
There we go. Like I said, we need some way to customize the characters, you know, show you're different from the rest, something to work towards. This is what I was looking forward to. I think this is the first trailer for Nightreign. It definitely is the first trailer where they've actually shown this. And I knew it was going to be there. Like, it would be blasphemous if they didn't have something like this in here, but because they didn't show it up until now, I did get kind of scared. I was like, wait a minute, am I just fighting to fight? You know, is there a light at the end of the tunnel? Is there something here? And here we go. Finally. I will say they're just recoloring this guy from white, brown, and black, but you know, I'll take it. I'll take the scraps. You know, if they charge more for DLC, sure, why not?
merc and
I'll
change
take it
your
too.
appearance. These
Awesome.
outfits allow you to change your Nightfarer's style to suit your taste.
Beautiful.
Some costumes might even look familiar.
Oh, sick.
As you battle against the night, fragments of your lost memories may return.
Another
giving
reason
you
to play?
glimpses of who you once were.
Backstory?
By recovering these fragments of
Lost memory?
you can fill in the blanks of your Nightfarer's blurred recollections. In these memories, conversations with other Nightfarers or residents of the Roundtable Hold might reveal new objectives.
Side questing. There we go. Another reason to play again. Side questing. Wow, this trailer is everything I wanted. Yeah, I'm cool with that. At first when they said like you will recall things, I was like, wait a minute, is this like, I don't know for sure how this fits into the lore of Elden Ring or like the FromSoft games, but like, you know, it's here. So when they said lore and like, you know, backstories, I was like, wait a minute, like how crazy are we getting? But it looks like it's just for side objectives right here, which is cool. But also it's tough because like, I don't know. you have like a time limit when you're doing a run. So how feasible are these side objectives? And then plus, if you're in there with randos, is it possible to really focus on a side objective? Like imagine you're just matchmaking with 3 random dudes. Will they also have like a marker on their map? Will they know where to go? Will you have to go solo because they're doing the main thing? I feel like that's something I'm kind of worried about right now. Are FromSoft fans falling off this time with this game? It's going to be a great co-op game, but let's just see how it does when it releases. That is the main question. I feel like From Software has earned so much good faith from the Soul series and from Elden Ring and all their other games. And even Armored Core, like they've got so much good faith that I feel like people will, I wouldn't say blindly buy Nightreign, but even if it's not their genre, or even if this game doesn't look appealing at first, I think a lot of people will buy Nightreign just because they have faith. Like me, for example, right? Like I said, if you were to take out the From Software aspect out of this game, like if you didn't fight bosses we've seen before, if this wasn't Limveld, I don't know if I'd play it. I'm gonna be honest. You know, if this was reskinned or just a brand new IP, I don't know if I'd play this game. But because I trust the company so much, I do want to just like give it a good old whirl. And of course, I'm gonna stream it, right? So I mean, there's another reason right there. But yeah. So I do think From Software can shine if they make a different genre of game, or will they only stick to Souls-like? By different genre, what do you mean? Just like a fighter, like Armored Core? Like how far are we getting? Like a romance, visual novel? I think From Software can shine. I think they could shine in other categories too. And I think they want to shine, which is why they branched out into Armored Core, because they wanted to diversify a little bit and also appease the Armored Core fans who were there from day one. I think From Software can do it. I think most companies can. It just depends on also like the team that works on it, because a lot of game studios have multiple teams working on different projects. Like you could keep From Software's Elden Ring team on this game or future Souls games and then just have another team that just splits off and does something else. But yeah, I think they can shine different genres.
Achieving these goals during adventures in Limveld will help unravel the past.
Oh, side quest completed. Hey. They just picked something up.
See why they have come together at this Roundtable Hold and why they fight.
Oh, he's a painter. Can we go inside of it? The the bosses. Yeah, okay. So far we've only seen the Cerberus.
Ultimate threat. Waiting for
Show more.
On the 3rd day in
Baphomet.
The Nightfarers are the only warriors remaining who can stop
alternate gaping dragon.
Save this land from total obliteration.
Centaur.
Battling a Nightlord, a being that boasts overwhelming attack power and toughness, will be more challenging than anything faced in Limveld. However,
I like that because there's 3 people fighting that Nightlord, they add like crazy AoE attacks.
Acquiring more powerful tools
just to even the odds.
Effective against each Nightlord. Discovering relics and growing as a fighter through experience and observation. Victory against the Nightlord will.
Oh, is that one of the Nightlords? Yeah, put the astral guy in there.
This thrilling and fast-paced adventure, filled with danger and achievement. Dare to stand together against the fall of night.
I don't know, the Astral Lord's in a library. That might not be a Nightlord. Okay. I'm excited. May 30th. It's this month. This comes out soon. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, like I said, I'm still kind of skeptical, but this trailer made me feel a lot better than I did before watching it. So yeah, I'm excited. I gotta get my hands on it, dude.